2023 was a banner year for us as a church, and it was a year saturated by the presence of God, which led us to experience supernatural increase in so many areas. And as I make the trip down memory lane over the last year, I can confidently say that our God is good and the state of our church is strong. It was marked by holy moments and supernatural encounters, and we have a long list of stories to tell for many years to come. When addressing those like yourself who contributed financially in 2023, I have a limited number of pages on paper or minutes in a video to express my deepest gratitude. Although you don't give to me personally, the team and I are stewards of the generosity that comes into this house. And it's something that we take very, very seriously. As the Chief Stewardship Officer and primary visionary of this house, I want to do my best to highlight some of the wins that we've experienced in 2023 that further confirm that you are sowing into good ground. First, let's look at our weekend attendance numbers. We take our cue from the early church as it pertains to our growth rate, and the book of Acts is full of indications that the gospel spread rapidly and daily, and our desire here at Focus is the same. We are not here to build a big building. We are here to save the lost in a city that is growing faster than we can keep up with. And the more we grow as a church, we make it harder for people to go to hell from Raleigh, North Carolina. In our efforts to do that, we have seen an increase in attendance of 62%. And this is on the heels of a foundational season coming out of 2020, and now we are at full strength. Our average attendance was 1,200 on the weekend, and that number continues to go up month over month. If you just look at the last quarter of 2023, we see that number go up to 1,400, and we give God the glory for the increase. Secondly, let's look at the fruit of that growth through the lens of our evangelism strategy. See, salvation is proved public when someone is willing to be water baptized. When they step into the tank, they profess their allegiance to Jesus. And in 2023, we baptized 281 people in water. This means not only did hundreds raise their hand for salvation, but even hundreds gave their lives to Christ and went public with their faith. We can count the number of hands raised on the weekend, and that is something to celebrate as well. However, the impact of our follow-up is found when someone gets into the tank. We thank God for salvation and those who experience water baptism this year. Lastly, your generosity. Together, we have made a significant impact with our For the Future Fund and the launch of our Kingdom Builders initiative above and beyond our regular tithe. For many, the For the Future commitment was one that's stretching and of big faith. And I want to say thank you for sticking with it and joining us in our efforts to build a brand new facility on Destiny Drive. As we introduced Kingdom Builders to a lot of our new church members, they jumped right in, and we set a new standard for our above and beyond giving in 2023. Hear this. Within just 3 months, we met our goal in cash, and the commitments have now exceeded double our previous goal. What does this mean? First, we serve a generous God. Second, we have a generous church. And third, we have more funds to distribute to our outreach partners. Now, these partners are doing the specific work that we now get to be involved in. I'm talking about prisoners that are going through a hard time, or foster children aging out of the system, former addicts that have been set free, victims of natural disasters, and so much more. They are receiving the funds that we gave together for Kingdom Builders. As we continue to see God's hand on our church and you step into the overflow of that in your own life, let us not stop fueling the vision to see a campus within 15 minutes of every person in Raleigh. This is no small task, but we are not called to dream small as to insult God, but with His help, we will continue to expand the kingdom and to preach the gospel as people experience life change through Christ. Thanks so much for taking a moment to hear the State of the Church address. Thank you for your generosity. God bless. We'll see you soon.